the speaker is going to swear in a new member of Congress from Arizona. She says she'll sign the discharge petition, calling on the House to put out more of the Epstein files. This will not be signed into law because if the Senate did vote for it, the president wouldn't sign it. So it's all kind of symbolic and I'd say meaningless. But here's Ro Khanna, who, along with Mr. Massey of Kentucky, has led a bipartisan effort to get the House to move on the Epstein files, talking about where things stand now. Please roll, Khanna.
Congressman, as a fake final question, my producer's saying I have to ask you a question about the discharge petition, because if there is something that may move along if the shutdown ends, is the discharge petition that you and Congressmember Massey put forward to release the Epstein files. Lots of people are still saying after Adelita Grijalva was sworn in that MAGA Mike's going to try to pull something to block the discharge petition by using some procedural maneuver. While I have you on, I got to ask you about that.
It's going to be huge. I mean, Adelita Grijalva is probably going to get sworn in Wednesday. 7 days after that, we will get a vote on the Epstein file. Now, that's 7 legislative days. I believe we are going to get that. I'll break some news. We're talking with Mike Massey now of getting another major press conference with the survivors early next week at the Capitol. There's going to be so much momentum left and right to say, out with the Epstein class. Rich and powerful people who abused young girls, who think they live by a different set of rules. America is done with you. We're done with that kind of elite impunity and corruption. And I believe we will get this vote. 60 votes, probably 60 Republicans will line up and vote for it. It's going to be the first day that Donald Trump will be a lame duck when he has 60 Republicans voting against him. So I am committed to this. That is one silver lining of the House opening back as it takes up this terrible bill, as Adelita Grijalva does get sworn in, and we will get that vote on the Epstein files.
That was the real final question. Thank you, Congressman Khanna. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, Steve, you said American people don't care about who's mad at Chuck Schumer. They don't care about the BBC. They don't care about something else we talked about. I don't remember. Oh, they don't care about who leaks on who or who posts whose material. Do they care about this?
There seems to be a sizable number of people who care about it. Yes, we've talked about on this before, Mark.
Yeah.
My only view is I'm for transparency. I don't understand why we can't. You know, Donald Trump was on the other day talking about how we ought to release the Amelia Earhart files. I mean, the RFK files, the JFK files, the MLK file. Like, he wants to release every file except the Epstein file. So just release them all. I don't get it. Like, what's the problem?
Hogan, I'm a student of your friend, Speaker Johnson. I don't know him well. I think I met him once or twice, but he seems uncomfortable when he talks about this. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but yeah, okay. Is he uncomfortable at all about the Epstein matter?
No, but he's also relying on Comer and his committee to get this done the proper way and actually have teeth to it. Whereas Massey and the others, it's more symbolic, as you pointed out on the front end. I don't know that what they're doing is going to matter much, because the House committee is in fact moving much quicker and with more information. They keep dumping out. They just went to his his mansion and released stuff just recently. I mean, more stuff will come out on this matter, no question. But they're also doing it with written in a legal way that provides, sharper teeth on the matter, but also that will continue to release more and more information as get it. But then third, protecting the victims here too, which is something the Massey piece did not do at all. Yeah. So look, do I think people care about this? Polling shows they don't. Democrats had this for however many years and didn't do anything with it. So again, we'll come along and release more, but whatever.
Let me ask you a second. What's your biggest unanswered question about the Epstein matter?
I don't want to get into a conspiratorial conversation on here. I've got my own thoughts.
Well, let me. All right, I'll ask you this: which is more of a mystery to you that you'd like to resolve? Whether Epstein really killed himself, or why Maxwell was moved to a minimum security prison?
I don't know. Maybe the Epstein killing himself part. Maybe.
Yeah, Steve, what's your big unanswered question that you'd like to see Congress get at?
Why is she if you care about the victims and she was one of the chief victimizers, why are we treating her differently than we would treat anybody else in her position in this country? Why are we taking her to a Club Med prison facility, and why is she sending letters asking for a commutation? I don't.
the whole thing is so grotesque and went on for so long. But
Hogan, if you were an advisor to the president, he said, which you are, but if the president said to you, I'm going to pardon her or commute her sentence, when should I do it? What would you recommend? Thanksgiving Eve, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve? What would be the best time?
I don't know that we're ever going to get to that point. And much like I told you before, I wouldn't get ahead of the president or the speaker. I'm not going to speculate.
He's going to pardon her.
I'm not going to plan hypotheticals.
He's going to pardon her or commute the sentence. I think he is. Cozy Earth still offering you 40% off all site products, everything on cozyearth.com using the promo code two-way. It's like Black Friday. Every day is Black Friday. Monday, Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Black Friday, where you can get 40% off by going to cozyearth.com. That includes the sheets, the towels, the bubble cuddle blanket, everything. These are things viscous made from bamboo. They help you when it's warm. They keep you cool. And when it's cool, they keep you warm. They're basically magic. They're made by voodoo. And you can go right now to get it all, including the pants that I recommend. Wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth right now. 40% off on the entire site. Really nice blankets, towels, sheets, pants, shirts, everything. 40% off. Go to cozyearth.com. Use the code two-way, 40% off. cozyearth.com, promo code two-way. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America. And don't forget, you can now listen to the Morning Meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.